First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
A little chilly, but a whole lot better than yesterday.
Well, I tell you what, the sun coming out today, high pressure overhead, that kind of warmed things up. Even though we're not at average, we should be around 70 degrees for an average high temperature, but we're getting there. And over the course of the next few days, we're going to be there.
You're tall.
Is that better? Let me see if we get a little bit more even.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. All right, here's a look at First Alert Live Doppler radar. 56 degrees right now. Things are looking very nice over southern Kentucky as we continue to bask in the sunshine this afternoon. We've noticed a few high clouds that have moved over south central Kentucky, but they're just fair weather clouds, not a big deal. In fact, here's a shot of those as we look at our AAA Systems Doppler cam. We're looking live just right outside our studios. There's the Natural Parkway in the background. You can see some of the high, thin cirrus clouds that are kind of obscuring or filtering the sun at times, but it's still a very gorgeous day. And with the southeasterly winds that have come in today, that has helped our temperatures warm up a lot from where we were this morning. 56 degrees current temperature with an east-northeasterly wind at 6 miles per hour. The atmosphere very dry, and the way we can tell, dew point temperature only 25, humidity at 30%. So a very dry atmosphere here at the surface. And here's at 57. That is the unofficial high temperature for the day, and as I mentioned, 70 is where we should average, but look at that, 27 our low temperature. Look down here, these are the records. So we tied the all-time record high for this date set back in 1928 at the Bowling Green Airport early this morning. As mentioned, 70 the average, and over the course of the next 7 days, as we go through the Easter holiday weekend, we've even bumped some of these numbers up a few degrees into the low to mid 70s as it takes us all the way through the middle part of next week, all looking very nice here in southern Kentucky. A tour of some of our AAA Systems weather cams. Munfordville up in Hart County. You have sunshine, some of those same high clouds. You're at 56 degrees after starting at 28 this morning. You also started at 28 in Russellville. You're now at 56 under a mostly sunny sky. And here's Greenville coming in at 56 after a low of 28. In Muhlenberg County this morning, Mammoth Cave National Park looking good at a current temperature of 56 degrees. Satellite view showing just some of those high clouds coming out of the Boot Hill of Missouri, southern Illinois, down the Wabash River into Arkansas, West Tennessee. And again, these are just high clouds that are moving through the area. No precipitation with any of this that's moving through. High pressure, which was sitting overhead this morning and gave us the clear sky, the calm wind, and the perfect conditions for that record or tying that record low temperature this morning. Now moving a little bit further east. That means more of a southerly wind flow over the next couple of days. Tomorrow will be gorgeous once again and even warmer than today. But here's this front, this cold front, and it's in a weakened state, but it still may have enough energy by the time Friday afternoon rolls around. It may squeeze out just a little bit of moisture for a passing shower, perhaps even a thunderstorm, but even as Futurecast paints it on here, there's not much activity with that, so your Good Friday may not be as wet as first anticipated, and certainly the Easter holiday weekend looks fairly dry. The only thing we have to worry about this evening, as you know, last night we had the freeze warning across the area. Tonight it's a frost advisory, kind of a step down from that, and it's mainly for our counties along and east of I-65, Green River Lake area, Lake Cumberland down to Dale Hollow Lake. Yeah, it could get cold enough tonight in a few spots for some patchy frost, but certainly not as cold as it was this morning. Mostly clear, not as cold, down to 39 tonight, all the way to a warmer 66 and mostly sunny tomorrow. And then as we head on into the holiday weekend, 68 Friday with a chance of showers, 72 Saturday, 74 for Easter Sunday, a chance of a shower late Sunday night into Monday. But as you saw in that 7-day trend, we're going to keep it in the low to mid 70s through the middle of next week. Back with more WBKO at 5 in just a minute.